This is a club collar, a mini club collar, deep round edges and a little snub. Club collars have a history of over 100 years old. It all began in England's prestigious Eton College when they designed a unique style of collar for the boys in their club to stand out from the rest of the colleges. And given it was a matter of pride to belong to the exclusive club, other boys also started to wear them. Well, it did not get them to be part of the club, but it definitely gave their self-esteem a boost. And that's how these collars became popular as club collar. But then what happened? Why did they almost disappear? Why did they exile for 8 decades? Turns out, the Cultural Revolution largely affected the much decorated club collars. Post-war, people loosened their ties and fashion evolved. Pleat-free pants, wide lapels, big spread collars, and roomy suits came to be the fad. Besides, the Cultural Revolution of the 60s and 70s also brought in deconstructed tailoring and floppy collars, right until the time men realized the importance of power dressing. And soon enough, crisp collars, cuffs, and well-tailored suits came back in the men's wardrobe. Thank God for that. Today's global fashion scene sees the resurgence of the long-lost trend of the club collar. They are also flaunted by famous personalities, and many of you might have seen them on popular television shows such as Mad Men, The Great Gatsby, Broadwalk Empire, Suits, and a few more. Blast from the past seems to be the current fashion trend. Today, boys, both young and old, are liberally experimenting with fashion elements of the bygone era, thereby adding a touch of old-world charm to the daily dressing, which frankly is very commendable. This rightfully calls for the club collar to be resurrected back into the mainstream. The modern club collar is about adding a vintage flair to your daily wear. Club collars are for the times when you need to dress up a notch or say prep up your style quotient. They can be worn with or without neckwear. And since the collars are snub, the best way to highlight the collars is to accessorize them with narrow ties, stylish cravats, and bolos. So that's that about the club collars. Go ahead and add some adventure and antiquity to your wardrobe.